Good morning, everyone. We're learning the laws of davening. We're in Kuf Daled Gimel 1043, and we're learning what happens if you're davening and a snake climbs up your leg. What do? Right? Because we learned that it's very important when davening, Shemona Esrei, the silent prayer, that one doesn't stop or interrupt in any way, because it's the time when we are speaking to Hashem. We're in God's presence. So we do all that we can to not interrupt. So what happens if you are davening and a snake starts crawling up your leg? Va'afilu nachash krach ala kevo lo yafsik. The Shulchan Aruch says that even if a snake climbs up your leg, you should not stop davening. The Ramah writes, Avayachal leilech lamakam acher kadei sheyipol hanachash maraglo. However, you are allowed to move away, says the Ramah. You can move away so that the snake falls off your leg. Aval akrav, but a scorpion. Let's say you see a scorpion on you in the middle of davening, posek. Then you could stop davening. Because a scorpion is more likely to bite, apparently. Scorpions are more vicious and they'll bite. So you can while a snake, you should just kind of like nonchalantly walk away and kick it off your leg. A scorpion, you could start screaming and yell for somebody to get it off. And even a snake, if you notice that it's angry and it's ready to strike, right, a rattlesnake and it's doing its rattle thing, posik, then you could stop also and do whatever you want. Let's see what the Mishnah Berurah says. Lo yafsik rotz lomar al yedei dibur kegon lomar la'achar she'asirenu v'chein kol hasev zeh v'she'achar zeh shemaskir hafsik mari hakol al yedei dibur. So the Mishnah Berurah says when the Shulchan Aruch says that you're not allowed to interrupt, that means through speech. You're not allowed to talk, right? We learned this last time also, that if you're in a situation where you have to stop your davening in the middle, the first thing you should try to do is you should move out of the way. So if you can get the snake off of you by just moving out of the way, that's what you should do. But if it's not an angry snake, it's not a poisonous snake, then you should not speak to get it off. Aval, they halicha mutter, through moving it's allowed. Shehalicha lo nikra hafsik. Walking away is not called an interruption. V'davka hachatu hu litzarech lahasar nachash. After talina dimnestam lo yasakana, avol shelo litzarech mikri halicha gam ken k'tas hafsik k'mosh gasav mechaber sif beis. The Mishnah Berurah says something that he mentioned earlier, that if there is some sort of need or a great need, then one's allowed to walk and move during Shemona Esrei. We had the case earlier where if a person is in the middle of davening and he doesn't know what the law is he supposed to say this prayer on this day or a different prayer, he's allowed to walk to the bookshelf to look it up. So if you have a snake, that's something that would make people not be able to focus so much on davening, so you can kick off the snake and you can move away. Now if it's a dangerous snake, and you see it's about to bite you. Now this is even a non-poisonous snake. You see that it's just about to bite you, then you can yell, tell your friend to trap it or do whatever. However, if you are able to get out of the way before the snake bites you, instead of speaking to your friend, you should do that. I just want to look in the Be'er Halacha here. V'afil nachash hatam shav derov palmim eino naishech. Makom sheish chashash shememis havei nachash k'mo akrov. The Be'er Halacha says if the snake is poisonous and it could kill you, then it's like a scorpion, so you could do whatever you want. So again, it all depends on the situation. Just to review, if you're in a situation where there's a snake on you, if it's not a poisonous snake, it's just distracting you and it's bothersome and it's not going to bite you, you could just move out of the way. That's the best thing to do, just move out of the way. If it's a snake which might bite you and it's not poisonous, then you could tell your friend to get rid of it. And if it's a poisonous snake, do whatever you got to do, because then your life is in danger. So that's the difference between a snake and a scorpion. And again, the idea is that when we're davening, we try our best to make it that we are standing in front of the king, because we are standing in front of the King of Kings, and one wouldn't interrupt. But obviously, if a person's life is in danger, he can interrupt, and if it's very distracting to him, he can move out of the way to get the snake to fall off of his leg. And I wish everyone a happy rainy day.